Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes, we're back on Foundry, going to be continuing where we left off last time on our single player, of course. Don't worry about a lot of these. So a lot of these are just friends games, which is a really cool feature about this game if you did not know. Let's see. Want this one here. I believe that's the one we want. Okay, so a really cool feature about this game is you can actually go to your friend's game and then you can make a save within their game and then you can play it on your own as well. Of course, the changes you make won't affect their game, um, but it is kind of a kind of a neat feature. It's just like, hey, I really like your world and I'd like to explore it some more. Let me just grab your save real quick and have a little bit of fun with that. But yeah, anyway, it is also Monday, so I'd like to thank and welcome the few new subscribers that we had gotten over the last week and over the weekend. Hello there and welcome, and also thank you to all the subs that have stuck around this far in my channel. We're also awesome. So, anyways, let's go ahead and hop on in. What do you got to say, huh? Oh yeah.
Make it nicer? I suppose aesthetics play a role in productivity. Perhaps some green spaces. Robots need relaxation too, it seems.
Make it nicer. Okay, whatever. So yeah, a lot to do on the docket list today. Well, more like not a lot to do, but more like a lot to do as far as just placing blocks and stuff. So if you may remember last time, this is kind of what we kind of figured out that we're going to do here. We got 4 blocks across, so this, if you couldn't tell, this is going to be a road, essentially. But while I was thinking about it over the weekend, kind of, I had thought, why don't I make this platform higher? So basically, that would, of course, entail removing all of the. It would remove all. We'd have to remove all of this and go up higher. But I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, we're going to end up running into them hills over there, and that's going to be an issue. Plus, I want to be able to run belts under the ground, kind of like we did Satisfactory. If you have not seen it, the Satisfactory Season 3, we built an entire city on Satisfactory. So it took a long time, but we got it done, and that was a pretty cool thing. So that was just one of the things that we did, and we ran a bunch of belts underground, and it was really high off the ground. So that's what I'm thinking we should do here as well. Of course, that does require removing a lot of stuff. So we're going to have to make some personal boxes, or put down some of these. Or see, these aren't any bigger than these, so these ones would probably be the cheapest to do, or will be the cheapest to do, and whatnot. So. And yeah, we're just going to pick all this up, essentially, and remove it. So I'm probably going to start with that platform there, where our main stuff is. Also, I did, as if you remember last episode, it wasn't the multiplier episode. I'm kind of trying to keep those two stuff secrets, or secret. Yes, they're very secret. I'm trying to keep them separate. So then what ends up happening is you have the multiplayer side if you want to watch the multiplayer with me and Dragon and a few others playing a game, and then the single player series if you're more inclined to watch that. Then you got the single player series all separated and stuff like that too. So as well as if you have not seen it, I'm just going to make a quick little note of this. This will be the only episode I really mention it, but I just released a video yesterday, on Sunday there, the kind of Boostroid promotional thing they're doing. And if you want to watch that, if you have any interest in cloud gaming, Boostroid in particular, that's definitely the video to watch. Not only because I promote the Boostroid thing, but also because they had sent me some codes to distribute to you guys, so definitely go check that out and more is explained in that video because, you know, obviously they're not promoting this video or anything like that. So anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Let's see what we can do. So like I said, yeah, we're just going to pick all this up, essentially. All this foundation. I'm going to pick up most of it. I'm going to try and use the auto deletion to my advantage as well. So these boxes as well, these boxes got to get moved. I'm trying to think of where I should put them. I should probably put them over here in the grass, huh? Let's make some boxes. Let's make like 5 maybe? Make like 5 of them. Yeah, we'll make like 5 of them. And then we'll switch over to 3. And then we'll go and place all 5 of these over here. Just kind of out of the way until we get stuff replaced. Because like I said, we're going to be picking up everything we have, pretty much. Because I want to redo all of this entirely and whatnot. So, and I'm going to pick up all this foundation. The only thing that's going to be the same is going to be this. I have seen in the multiplayer that there is an elevator in the game later on. So I'm definitely excited for that, but yeah, like I said, this is a mess as well, and we've unlocked some stuff that'll help it make it less of a mess. So we're going to be doing that as well. So, but anyway, I guess we'll start with this up here. Let's pick this all up and let's get it removed and whatnot. I'm going to leave the platform here until I get everything picked up, but. Yeah, let's pick this up at least. Alrighty then, I think this should probably do anyway. Yeah, big old massive 50 by 50. No, that's not a 50 by 50. That's 50 each direction. That's 101 by 101 because of this. Because I built 50 out from the center. This is the center block. This is actually where the pod was, exactly the center of it. So decided to center off that. So this is going to be city center. And yes, I did leave one block up top there to kind of tell me where the center was, so that I could put the pod down. Essentially, we could put the pod down and move it, you know, get it centered and stuff like that. But it does kind of overturn. These are the mines. This is where I was mining and stuff like that, so we got to get the mine set up, which we're going to have the resources belted up to us for now until we can unlock new stuff. But yeah, this is each of the mines here. I don't know how far the mines go down. I'm not exactly sure about that, but I guess we'll find out. For now though, how am I going to get to the top? Because I just got this finished. So over here was all the boxes I had to use. This is literally how many boxes it took to box up everything. And my inventory was full of foundation when I got this all done. So yeah, it was... one thing I would definitely recommend that the developers do if they ever watch my videos is when you hold F over something, much like satisfactory, it shows you what's in the box. So I don't have to go, okay, there's nothing in that box. Unless it does. Does it show? No, it doesn't. It does not show that there's anything in these boxes, even though we can clearly see. Yeah, that box is empty, but this one's not. That kind of stuff. Definitely show that, and if you're going to delete something like a building, definitely show in the UI what's in that building, so that you can go, okay, I have this much of this stuff and this much of that stuff plus the building. I know how many slots in my inventory I need. Again, my recommendation is have your equipment definitely in a different slot than the inventory itself. This is why Satisfactory did so well, and even Factorio does it, where all of your equipment is within your equipment slots rather than in your inventory and taking up inventory space. Because you can see we probably don't even have all the tools yet, and we're taking up 3 slots already as well. Or have it being able to be put on the hotbar and not take up inventory space. You know, just whatever you can think of. to make that work. That would definitely be my that'd definitely be my recommendation there. I did give them recommendations on the foundation stuff, like allow us to paint the foundations. Leave the material the same, but allow us to paint the foundations, and then we can mix different materials and have the foundation's ability to transfer power and stuff like that. That'd be great as well. So that would definitely be something I'd be into. But anyway, like I said, how are we going to get to the top there? I'm thinking of using the belt lifts. I had a whole bunch of them somewhere. You know, I don't know how many it's going to take to get up there, but we're gonna give her a go. So the one thing I do like though is if there's nothing underneath, the belt doesn't have that little bit there. Although I wish you could have that choice, I suppose, so you know where to build as well. So just go underground. Okay. And then yeah, we can just hop on this. Luckily we're not affected by belts, so we can just all the way to the top. So here we are. We're at the top of my 101 by 101 foundational block. The reason, again, that we went up this high is so we can run belts underneath the floor to make our building stuff, because obviously we can't be running in a city, we can't be running a factory. We can't be running like belts and stuff across the roads and that kind of thing. That's definitely not good there. The next thing we got to do is decide how big the center. This is going to be the city center here, where this block is. This is the very center of the city center. We got to decide where we're going to put this. It's going to be very interesting. So, or how big this is going to be. That's what I meant. So the way we built the last one, I can't remember exactly how we built it, but I know we built it a decent size because we're going to need spaces for boxes and stuff like that too. And we can't build in a circle like we could in Satisfactory, unfortunately, because the entire world's all on one big grid, so we don't have the choice of not building on the grid. Which I guess it can be a downside, but it's not really necessary, I suppose, to be able to not be able to place on the grid. Maybe for like the furniture pieces I was seeing, stuff like that, maybe you want to be able to not place that on the grid, but it's relative, it's okay. Alright, so we know that the center block is going to be I'm thinking about moving this over and center it on 2 blocks rather than 1. That wouldn't be that hard to do. All I have to do is go over to this foundation, per se. Let's actually go to this corner here. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a single foundation wide all the way across, like this. Now you can only go 38, that's the max, which is fine. You can see how big this is. It's quite large. Yep, and then the other center will be this way. So yeah, this might be a better way of doing it. It's just center it off of 4. Center it off of 2 blocks rather than 4 blocks. So then it'll be 102 by 102, and then I can keep my foundation style the way I want it. Essentially. And of course, a lot of these pieces are going to get removed for roads and stuff like that too. So we built out one this way and one this way. So there's our center. And so it's really hard to remove. That'll work. There we go. That's our centerpiece right there. And then we need to figure out how big we're going to go. So one of the things I was going to do was do this, per se. Because I'm trying to roughly... build this to the same size of a foundation that you would normally see. Yeah, so basically in Satisfactory, the way we did it was we based it off of foundations. So, and the foundation, it was a 4-meter foundation was this size here, but you could jump up when you had the one upgrade. So that does work. Okay, let's do this. So this is the size of our foundation here. The reason I'm doing this is because I already got a set scale in mind for what I'm going to do, and this will just make it easier if I can figure it out. Yeah, that looks like a satisfactory foundation. 4 by 4 by 2, because 4 meters was 2 blocks tall, or this one's going to be 2 blocks tall. That was a 4 meter high. So I think Dragon was right. I think each block is 2 meters. It's a 2 meters cube, 2 by 2. So that does make sense as well. So there we go. I just like the smaller cubes that you can build in this one. It's actually pretty nice. So if we can say roughly, let's go out to the edge here. And let's say, yeah, so this is the center. So the center is going to be 1 foundation in size. Oops, let me change that. There we go. So 4 by 4. Okay. So that's going to be that center, and we'll do that on all 4 sides here. Okay, so I roughly did it like that to start out with. Now, if I remember correctly, we need to figure out the road. The road's going to be the hardest one. I got my 108 blocks. I actually need to build some more. Do I have any more plates? No, I think I'm out of plates. Yeah, I think I'm out of plates completely. I used a lot of the plates because I had to build more foundation to do this, and then I built a whole bunch of like splitters and splitter mergers, I guess you could say, a bunch of splitters and some more smelters and stuff, just to kind of take up some of that inventory space that I had been taken up down there. So I thought I'd build with all the plates and whatever we had. So yeah, with these. Maybe we won't worry about those just yet. We'll get because the sidewalks are going to be this. Unfortunately, because it is a 2 meter block, the sidewalks the curbs are like massive. If only it was half that, it wouldn't be as bad. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the sidewalk. So there's a sidewalk there, and then we do the same on this side. Now this is going to be a little bit different from our Satisfactory playthrough because we can't paint lines on anything. So it's not like we can just paint the lines on. So I have to have an extra space to do the lines. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then our sidewalk. So then what we do is we go Control F, we can remove that. So now that we got that mapped out, now we can remove that and save a little bit on foundation. Just like that. And we're going to leave this bottom portion here. The reason I'm doing a lot of this out of foundation is because I can transfer power and stuff, just like they would do in real life, like transfer the power underneath the roads. And we'll do that with like foundation and stuff to kind of keep it nice and clean. If you will. Okay. So then, yeah, we paint this, or we put that down. And then put this down. Of course, just like last time, do the color selection, select this. Just paint all of that. Paint all of that. And I think that will do for now. Of course, what we'd normally do is just like that. That'll work. Just make sure it's the 4x4. Okay. So there is essentially our road. And the road's going to be, like I said, it is going to be on this level. So, and that'll just make it easy. Then we don't have this massive foundation underneath the road that's taking up all of our resources. So we can kind of save a little bit in that regard. So, okay, then we just need to figure out the other portion of this, which is going to be even more difficult. Because we need the road size on all 4 sides to make this work as well. So we need a roughly a decent center of foundation to be able to fit that in particular. I'm just trying to think what would be the best way. My cat's knocked over some stuff. Had to go figure out what the hell they were up to. And for all you people that own cats, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're just sitting here recording a video, and all of a sudden your cat just jumps on something they shouldn't have and knocks it over, and you're just like, what the hell? Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So all of the buildings are going to be on said foundation as well. Oops. Because the floors, this is going to be the floor for each factory, is going to be this. And hopefully they'll allow us to color stuff in the future. That'd be awesome. But this does not look large enough for a city center. So we're going to go out another 4. Do it like that. Then another 4. And another 4. And then one more 4. We'll see how big that is. Okay, so that's a 20 by 20, it looked like. Let's see, I'll just use this to count. And I think you can, if you hit Z, even when you're placing, so I'm using this to measure, so it is a 20 by 20. I can hit Z and it deselects it, which is awesome. And then I'll let go of the mouse. So that's how many foundations. That's 5 by 5. That's a 5 by 5. That's still not quite large enough, I think. If we do one more foundation, that'll be 4. So it'll be 5, 6, 7. That'd be a 7 by 7. Dealing with the 4 by 4. So 20 by 20. That would be 24, 28. That'd be a 28 by 28. And that might be large enough. The reason is because the reason I'm thinking this is because our center, our city center here is going to house all of that. Where all of our boxes are going to be. This is where our mall is going to be. So as we're going to be bringing in stuff, and that's going to be the end of that. Okay, did I build this out? So that's 12 that way. 12 that way. Okay. Thought I forgot a side, but I guess not. I guess we could always measure too. Yeah, that's definitely 28. Oops. And this one. Yeah, that's definitely 28 as well. Okay. So that's a 28 by 28. It's still not big enough though. I don't think it's big enough yet. If we go 28, that'd be a 36 by 36. It's getting bigger. The reason is because the bigger boxes are really freaking large in this game. They are very, very large. So we'll add another 4 on all 4 sides. Okay, I think this will do. So this one is a 44, is it? Yeah, we got 38 there. 38, 40, 42, 44, yep. Okay, same with this way. So 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Yep, okay. Perfect. So we got a 44 by 44. I think that's pretty large. And that'll definitely do. We are running out of foundations though, so we need to get going on a factory to build plates and rods so that we can continue to build foundation. Okay. So the yeah. Oh, and I just realized as well, we're gonna have to do 4 out from this because this is gonna be the building. And then the rest of it's gonna be sidewalk. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, because that would be way too much, right? To try and do this. But what's 4 times 37? Yeah. I don't think we're going to do that. Okay. Because like I said, we are out of plates, so... 1, 2, 3, 4... What was that? That was a weird little bump. Okay, so we got the sidewalk. And then we've got the road, which we can actually delete. All the way around here. So this is the road here. So 4... And we're gonna have 2 lanes each direction, right? Because that's how we did it with that other. So that's gonna be 4. Oh, and then we got the center of the road, or the center foundation, and then we've got 2 more lanes to worry about. Or wait, would you even have that? No, because this is like a... I actually don't know. Okay, I went and looked. Wow. the good old nostalgia of that. I just spent like 20 minutes looking through old photos and stuff. It's like, wow, that was amazing. Just the way everything worked out. I hope it works out like that here, so... Anyway, so our roads are going to be like that. So it's going to be 4, 8, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But the 22 is only going to be that. So we go out 9 because it's 8, or it's 4 and 4 plus 1. So 9. So that's 1 road. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another 9. So actually, we built this relatively the correct size. It's still not as large as the Satisfactory one. I looked at the Satisfactory. I went 5 foundations from the center, which is 4 blocks in this game. So 5 times 4, so that's 20 from the center. It's rather large. Actually, I don't know. It might be the same size. I haven't really checked. 2, 3, 4 though. So yeah, it's going to grow and grow and grow. So again, oops. Come on. 8, 9. Okay, so that's all road there. Right? 9, yep. So just get rid of all that. That's all road. And then this is essentially the sidewalk down the center. And then the sidewalk either side. So yeah, we're going to need even more foundation and stuff like that. However, we can at least get this done. Get this all mapped out. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's going to be foundation there. And then you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And then the sidewalk, of course. Same here. This will save us on foundations, so then we can map out some more foundations with that. So we may not be able to map out the roads because we don't have enough of the blocks, but we can at least get the foundations in. Or get the sidewalks in anyway. So the sidewalks were going to be 1 foundation, or yeah, so basically, so 1 or 4 more there. So we'll remember that, yeah, we did do the 4 on this side as well. So 4 there, 4 there, and then same on this side. We're not doing much of a foundry game, are we? We're just building. Look, I love building. Okay, I really do like building. And we could do a little bit more in this game as far as just general structure, because the blocks are smaller. It's much like Enshrouded in a way that makes it really work. So. But I don't think anything will beat Enshrouded at building. It's like not even Satisfactory can rival that. Satisfactory is good with building, it's just Enshrouded's just a lot more detailed. You can get a lot more detailed with it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then again, do the same on this side. Just, I'm getting close to the edge of the foundation, so I need to make sure not to walk off by accident. You know how this game is when it comes to the edges, which it annoys me incredibly. It's always been a pain in the butt so far. Because you get close to an edge in this game, and then the character just yeets himself off the fucking edge. It's like, come on, man. Okay, we need to make sure. So we can click this, and then we can walk off because it go there. Alright. So you're probably wondering as well, like, why are you deleting all this? You just put it all in. And it's just like, yeah, well, the thing is I didn't know where all the roads and stuff were going to go. I knew I had to plan that out manually, so that's pretty much my excuse. Yeah, now we can go in with something like, say, like something like this. We can just go in and put the sidewalk in. Because now we have the foundations to do so. But if I can get the city center planned, we can just build off the city center, like, for a little while. And put that in. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then once we get stuff built the way we want it, then we can start moving stuff out manually. I guess we kind of did Satisfactory in that way too, where we had a couple of factories that were just there to build resources until we could get stuff mapped out where we wanted it. Okay. So that'll help there. Map this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It wants to be a pain in the butt. Okay, let's go to this and then we'll just use the count. That'll just be easier. As far as we can go. That was 9. There we go. Okay, and there's our road. Just like that. So we're gonna need a lot of blocks just building the regular building blocks too. Is that 9? Yeah. Yeah, we'll just take out this 9 by 9. There we go. Four. Okay. I did that correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And this is where the... Oh wait. No, that ain't correct. Because we still got to do this one. There we go. Now we can do this. Put this one in. It's there. Alrighty then, and with the city center established, that will make things just so much... resources. That'll make things just so much easier to gauge, basically. So you can see the city center here, and it's actually going to look really cool when it's all done. I don't see these blocks, though. Do these blocks not appear on the map? Oh wait, no, they do, just they don't show the color. Yeah, see, these are the roadblocks right here. Yeah, these are the roadblocks, and they're just gray like everything else, which is unfortunate, but it is how it is. Hopefully they'll fix it in the future to be a different color at the very least. But yeah, that establishes where all of our roads are going to go, where all of our sidewalks are. The sidewalks are fine. And then, yeah, these are all road blocks. Those will be our road blocks there. And, of course, we'll paint them and stuff once we get them in place. But now, the next key to this whole thing is we've got to get factories up and going again. so that we can build more of these decorative blocks here. So these decorative blocks just take plates, I believe. Because that's what we need the most of. By the way, this is there. I have this much foundation just in my inventory. In this box here, we've got even more. That was just one of those things. It was kind of a once I deleted all those other blocks, it was just like, oh, well, now I don't need these, and now my inventory is full of foundation, and you know how it goes. Okay, that's got stuff in it. Okay, so what do we need? We got. We're we're going to need miners. Also did lower these too, so that I could actually access them a little bit more, a little bit better. Actually, interestingly enough, they were mining where the foundation was. Look at that. They weren't mining where the foundation was, which was interesting. Okay, let's draw this back out. Good thing I have so much foundation, huh? That'll work there. Okay. That's just so we can get some stuff moving again. Do we have our miners? We do not. Okay, let's go get our miners real quick. Like I said, I have big plans for this city. This is going to be the city. This is just the city center, and it's already massive. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, I'm taking up way too much space. It's nowhere near I need that much space for my mall and stuff in the city center. But you would be wrong about that because I've seen how big the containers can get. I think anyway, they can get a decent size. And, you know me, I'm gonna want the biggest containers. Oh man, I want the biggest of everything. Well, almost everything. Not quite everything. Now, don't get that mixed up. Jeez. Okay. You know, we'll just do it back down here again. I just didn't know what I was gonna do yet, so that's why I removed everything. So let's go out here. Let's go out like 10 or 15. Let's go out 15. That'll give us more than enough room to do rods here. And then we'll kind of rebuild this one as well a little bit. We'll do a 10 by... Okay, come on. I don't quite want... Something like that. We'll do 15 out this way. And that'll work there. And then of course what I'm also going to do is we'll run our foundation right to there. Connect them up. So it's all one big grid. Really wish I could jump 2 squares high. Now we don't have to run all the way around. Yeah, get right up. Okay, let's go grab some more foundation so we can get this going again. Like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do, so that's why I removed everything on the list here. So now I gotta rebuild most of it. Oh, I had more of these cubes in here. Okay. I did not realize that. What else is in here? Oh, just the science packs. It's okay. We will need that biomass here in a second. The logistical container, yeah. For right now, though, I'm just going to build a factory to build these things. Or a couple of factories. We'll have a couple of factories outputting into a box here. And that'll work there. Okay. So here we go. There's that. We're definitely going to need some belts too. Get some belts with all these lifts. That'll work. And then we got some long-handed inserters, but we don't have the regular ones. We have some splitters, so that'll work too. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need these as well. Biomass burners. Biomass burners. Okay, got my miners, got my inserters, got my biomass burners and my smelters and my assemblers. Should be everything I need. Do I have... And I have one box so that we can do two. Okay, that'll work. So the crates are gonna... Or the plates are gonna be this. So let's take this stuff with us. Oh, forgot to grab more foundation. Yeah, I don't have any space. I filled up on bread. Hold on, I got a bunch of ruined my dinner. I got a bunch of lifts. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's take one stack. One stack should do more than enough. I'll fill the rest out with foundation. There we go. At 600, that's more than what we had. Yeah, like I said, what we'll do is we'll kind of rebuild what we had here. Somewhat. It's not going to be completely what we had. There goes all my foundation. Then I gotta walk around again. Gotta go get more foundation. And we'll just finish building that, I think. Alrighty then, that is all of my foundation. Yeah, that should do. It's roughly about the same size. It's probably a little smaller, but it's okay. We'll have plenty of room. Yeah, we're gonna put this here so I can get up. Okay. So then we gotta put our miners back in place. There you are. So it's 4 miners per, just as long as they cover everything. Does that cover? Yeah, it looks like it covers everything. That side to that side. Okay, and then does that cover? I hope that covers where the other one wasn't. I think it does. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that'll work there. Then we'll go to this side here. Oh, strange! You can't put them down. Well, I guess not strange, but you can't put them down if there is any ore to be mined. So I guess that's an interesting prospect that you can't do that. Of course, that makes sense. I'm not saying it's lunacy or anything. Okay. And that covers the entire ore 6 ways to Sunday. That'll work. I don't have any inserters? What the heck's wrong with me? When I grabbed inserters, I grabbed a stack and a half, basically, of long-handed inserters. Ugh, what's wrong with me? Okay, so a stack each, that'll work. Alright, and then, like I said, for now, we just want a factory doing the plates. So put the smelters along this side, I think. Or should we do it like... Wait. Hold on. Because we only need 2 spaces, right? Essentially. Especially now that we got the long-handed ones. Oh, we don't need to put spaces anymore. Oh, they need to be one back, by the way. Invalid copy with selected target. There's Control Q. Okay. Dang it. That's why I want the middle click to sample it. To sample the building. So much easier that way. Okay, and then the numbers worked out as 1 miner per 3, so we're only going to run 3 for now. And then we'll have of this miner do it. Work. Okay, and then that'll bring the ore all the way around. I'm just thinking, do I want it like this? Yeah. Be nice if that automatically corrected. Because logically that doesn't make any sense why the player would put that down, but that's just me, Mr. Old-Fashioned. I don't know. Ah! Eh. Yeah. Okay, so then this is cool. I like this. So we'll be able to do inserter, 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 and then let's run the belt from here. That. And then, hold on, I need to, let's get rid of these, this over. So put the long-handed inserters there. Again, I know they're not called long-handed inserters, okay? It's just, I've played over 800 hours of Factorio. I mean, I know that's small time, but I got used to calling them that. So, and that's what they're going to be called. I don't care what they're called in the game. Look, if they can rename all the ores and name them whatever the hell they want, I can name whatever the hell I want to. Okay, so that'll work there. And then those will do that. And then we'll bring the plates along. All the way over here. I'm going to go even further. Yeah, that'll make sense for me. Okay, and then we want the machines. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dual space here, and that'll make bringing in secondary belts easier if I can plan for it, like right off the bat. So that one's going to be there, and that one's going to, okay. And then we'll do 2 machines. Actually, we can do this. Deselect. Oh, because I can't, because I don't have any power. That's fine. Just put down the second machine, it's fine. I need to get used to these keys, damn it. Yeah, you know what, we'll go like this, and the other belt, if we have another belt, will be coming in like that, so. This one only needs 1, luckily, though. So we'll just boop, and boop. And then swap the, oh no, those are already on intake. Okay, so then, and then we'll output these. Should I have separated these machines to have the output correct? Or the output where I wanted it? I think I do. Yeah. I think I actually do. Okay. So yeah, we'll remove that. And then we'll put this like this. That and like that, and that'll output the blocks to a box itself. Okay, these are gonna be output. There we go. And then to a box. There's our box. Not too bad. For right now, it's only a 2, so. And then we'll just throw that right there. And then put this, like that. So that'd be the input directly into the box, and both those machines will feed this box. Okay, sweet. Let's get this going, shall we? We do need smelters. Or sorry, not smelters. Don't I have them on my list? I don't. Okay. Just drag them there then. And then we'll just throw this. And we had the 4 like this. Although I don't think this works like it should. Or like I think it does. Sorry. There we go. We should only need that one. Okay, so then we'll configure this to do these blocks. And we'll do the same with this one. Configure that to do these blocks. That's it. All the miners are going out. And before it even does that, let me manage inventory. Put these in there. Manage inventory, throw this in there. Manage inventory, throw this in there. There we go. And then this one, we can manage inventory. Manage inventory. Throw this in there. Cannot move items. Oh, that's annoying. Did not know that. Hey, it works though, I suppose. Ah. Guess we'll put a lift here too. There we go. Yep, you can see those plates are then being outputted to these machines, which are then going in. Look at that, we've already made a bunch. I'll just throw that in there with that. So then once we've made a bunch, then we can, oh wow. Once it has what it needs, it goes really fast. Jeez. It can't even output quick enough. What's the 60? Oh, are we doing 60? 20, 40, 60. Yeah, we're doing, okay, so one machine is all we get. Alright, one machine is it. That is it, man. That's funny, actually. Did not expect. Okay. And then what I'm also gonna do. Actually, no, they can back up in the smelters, and it'll be fine. It's like just doing enough. Inventory, throw that in there. Inventory, throw that in there. I wish you could put it in the miners. That would have been nice. Okay, we still have over 100. It's like, yeah, if you, I don't even, what's the point of the manage inventory if you can't put stuff in it? Like, what's the point of that? Because you can just click this button to take it out, so I don't. Wait, strained. Oh, is this one not enough? Okay. Yeah, this one's not enough. Alright, we'll have to go get some more of this stuff over here then. Go over and minus some trees real quick. Okay, now we have enough. That one, that one, that one. Okay. We still have a little bit to spare. I should be able to finish throwing this stuff in there. I think. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yep, got that one factory going. That's like a freaking iron press. Dude, it can't even output fast enough. We're gonna need another output on this machine. Oh, that's funny. There she goes. Well, of course, this is only a single input, so that's not going to help that much. Holy crap, how much can these stack to? Oh, Lord. What? What's the stack size? It's got to be 1,000, right? Holy freaking crap. You know, I'm happy with that, though. I am really happy with that. So everything else is like 200 and then just 50. And yeah, that's going to be making... That's actually good, because I know people are going to be decorating with this, so you want your stack sizes to be extremely high. I wonder, should we do this? That way this machine can actually empty. That is funny that it needs 2 outputs because of the belt speed. Yep, 1,000 is the max on that. Okay, perfect. To get 1 machine's all you need. 240 per minute. It's insane. That's 160 plus 1. Yeah, that's 2 belts. That's exactly 2 belts. Look at this. Holy freaking crap, man. We're going to have enough to finish this in no time. That's amazing. I love it. And it doesn't burn all that much fuel either, which is pretty nice. I should be able to fill all these up. Oh, it's more. And I still have 10 to spare. Or 11 to spare. Yeah, like doesn't take that much. I finally figured this out, by the way, this current output number. The current output, the reason it's so low is because we have 4 of them. And they're each doing a little over 100. So we're taking around 400 kilowatts right now. But because all these miners were going, that's what all the power was. So really, we only need 1. So the current output is not the max output that we're doing. Currently, we're just doing 100 on each. So we're doing roughly a little over 400 or so. So yeah, that's pretty much how that works. And if we wait for these to burn one more time, we can get rid of the rest of this biomass. Yeah, but the machine efficiency is just tied to that the machines are only going to run at 70% efficiency, which this is 70% efficiency. Jeez, dude. Okay, there we go. That is all of that. Alright, sweet. Okay, I'm going to let this build up a little bit so that we can finish this project, and then we'll call that an episode, I think. We're getting our factories back and stuff like that, but yeah, we'll get a move on once we start building. Because basically what's going to happen is once we start building outwards, then we can decide, okay, this factory goes in this block, this factory over here goes in this block, the smelters go over there, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's exactly how we're going to play it. So, because we're going to build districts, and each district is going to be building different things, which is then going to send it to other districts, which are going to be building the higher tiers. So basically, go in one direction is 1 tier, and then go in the other direction, that's tier 2. So you take all the stuff from tier 1, send it to tier 2. That makes the tier 2 stuff. The tier 2 then goes to the tier 3, and the tier 3, and so on. You know, basically. So that's how we're going to play it. That's how I did it in Satisfactory, and it actually worked really well. So I'm willing to do that again in this game. I think it'll look good. And of course, we're going to have skyscrapers, so don't worry about that. It's going to be skyscraper heaven. So, how many foundations was it? I think by the end of it, what's a box full? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6. So it was roughly around 3. We'll say 4,000, and then we'll start building with that. So I mean, we could start building with this and see where it gets us. Just take the 2 stacks. Let's see where that gets us. I think that would probably be the best thing to have happen. Alright. Well, that didn't get us very far, did it? I have 2 blocks left, and that got not even half. So we're gonna need. So that was 2,000 there. So if we do another one of those, that's gonna be 4,000. So I'm gonna say 6,000, and that'll get us close. That is going to be a while, though, so we're going to have to build that up. But yeah, that'll only take a minute. It'll take forever for me, but for you guys, it'll be just as quick as this. Alright, I can't wait any longer. That's 2 more thousand added to the fold. Let's see where that gets us. I know it won't get us very far, but it'll get us somewhere. It's kind of weird how these blocks get added too. But the cool thing is when I do this, watch this, I can just do this. I don't have to worry about stuff. And it just automatically adds it. Oof. Oh, little bit of lag. It wasn't happy with doing that, was it? Still fun though. To get that. And we'll add that, and it doesn't override the blocks that are there, which is nice. So you can do mass fill-ins and stuff like that, like we're doing here. Crazy. And we're out of blocks once again. Did we add all the blocks from over here? I think we did, but I wasn't quite sure. Let's start removing these crates. There's some more of that stuff. We'll go throw that in. The cool thing is much like Factorio and Dyson Sphere, is the factories won't take a full stack of stuff. They won't sit there and take until they're full. They will only take a few, which does help with load balancing a lot. Satisfactory will take a full stack of something before it says it's full, because it goes completely full to the max stack size. The only problem with doing that is when you're trying to load balance, it does get a little bit. There's too many bells there. It does get a little bit. It does take a little bit of time to reload balance or to load balance when you're doing a manifold style input. It does take time. Okay, there we go. Add all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't see any more blocks over here, so I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just go through and check each one of these and see if we got what we needed out of them. Okay, yep, we're good. Perfect. So now we'll just wait for another 2,000, and that should get us most of the way. Almost the rest of the way. It would be close. Alrighty, and there's another 2,000. Let's do it. Okay. So that... And hopefully this is going to be enough to finish off our build here. At least for the city center, that is. Like I said, it's going to be little factories for right now. Just get what we need to build the city, and then once the city starts to come together, like it did in Satisfactory, you know, once it starts coming together nice, all the plans are working and stuff like that, then we can worry about where factories are going to go. And oh, I thought I didn't place it there. Wow. This might do. Might get this done. Or to be close. It's probably going to be like, you know, like 20 blocks short or something ridiculous, you know. It's going to be funny. Alright, almost there. Oh. Okay, so there's that. Now, do we have enough to finish this off? We do, just barely. Alright, sweet. That is all of it. All of it built up. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of a step here. And we're going to go 4. We're going to go 4 out on these. On all the sides, and then I'm going to put foundation in because we got the sidewalk here, and then we got to fill in the factory stuff as well, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I have enough blocks. I should have enough blocks, but we'll see. And now the fun part. We gotta paint everything. So this is gonna take forever. I tell ya. It'll be worth it though. So yeah, we gotta go back and forth. A bit like that. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be straight black here. Oh yeah. This might take a minute. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll have this all painted. 1, 2. Alrighty then. Well, I think that's gonna go ahead and conclude the episode, of course. We're just gonna do these real quick though. Kind of like that anyway. But yeah, everything is now painted, like I said I was going to do. And we got the lines painted, we got the crosswalks painted in. They look pretty good. I think what I'll do is I might do a ramp and then a corner here with these blocks. Just kind of do that. I'm not really sure though. 100% sure what I want to do here. But yeah, it's coming along. It really is. I tried the one space with the dual lines and triple lines and stuff. It just too close together, so we did 2 and 2, and I think that'll have to do. They're a little bit fat, these lines, but you know what? It'll work. Yeah, and then all that's left to do is to build the rest of the city. We got the city center built. This is where the mall and stuff's going to be, and where we're going to bring all of the materials of different objects as well, stuff like that. And if we could do like smart splitters, which I think we can do some like smart splitters and stuff like that, we can send smart splitters to the mall once, like you say, we're building a little bit extra in a certain factory. We can send that object to the mall if the machines that are using it is full. So we could do stuff like that and whatnot. It should be fun. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. So next time, we'll expand out even further. We'll continue to expand out with our roads and our foundations. Next time I will be building a new factory as well for the foundations themselves down there with that one, and we'll get that going. But anyway, like I said, that's going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.